Hello, everyone. Thank you so much again for having me in your home. This is Eden, your realtor for life. Today, I do have a wonderful gentleman right here with us. His name is how do you pronounce it in Amharic? Stephanos, yeah, Stephanos Guidey. And the short form is Stefo, we call him. So here he is visiting with us, and he has an incredible cause to share. So I'll go ahead and ask him to introduce himself to us.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you all. Eden, thank you so much for having me today. I truly appreciate the opportunity to share the mission and vision of Gohh nonprofit organization. My name is Stephanos, just like Eden just introduced me right now. And I lived in the GTA area for the past 23 years. So nice meeting you.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for taking on a cause like this. Could you go ahead and tell them? I mean, you're married with two children, and also you have a professional full-time job. Yet at the same time, you have this amazing cause that you're working on. Could you go ahead and tell us the name of the organization and what's all about?
Yes. So I just to give you, just like you said, I am a cybersecurity engineer in real life. That's what I do. And uh, I joined Gohh nonprofit organization. The mission of this organization is to help the elders within the Ethiopian community in the GTA and to help parents with autistic children, because we noticed that there is a gap in the community to help those parents, and there is a lack of awareness, a lack of information. Therefore, we wanted to make sure that the community is aware of those needs.
Wow, what a noble cause. And I really hope a lot of communities would follow that. And me as Ethiopian, I'm so grateful you took on this incredible initiation. So let me ask you a question. What made you join? There's a lot of areas to help people with. How did you get to choose this, great cause?
Mhm. Yeah, that's a very good question. So, I was drawn to join Gohh nonprofit organization group due to a combination of a personal passion and a commitment to making a positive impact on the life of others.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
Tariq Kasa is the founder of Gohh nonprofit organization. And when she approached me to join and heard about the impact that she was trying to make in the Habesha community, it sparked my interest to bring about a meaningful change. And I firmly believe that everyone deserves a chance to lead a fulfilling life, right? And by joining Gohh nonprofit organization, I saw a tangible way to contribute to that vision. So that's one of the key reasons why I joined.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, I must say about the founder, like you say, Tariq, she has a really beautiful heart. She's a very quiet person, but she knows how to reach out to key people and getting, the job
Absolutely.
done. So really, everybody has a skill on how they contribute. For me, it absolutely, I'm so appreciative of people that do not have a personal problem, but they take on to help, the brother and the sister. Just to give you an example about elderly, I do have my parents that live with me for about 21 years.
Oh,
And yeah, my mom had a lot of medical situation, right? And
mhm.
we've been in a hospital for heart situation, like pacemaker and clip. And now we completed that last year. We were so grateful to move forward, but then they found something else. So now again, that appointment goes on and on and on. And I reached out to the hospital to see, is there any help, right? Is there any help? Because
Mhm.
obviously it takes a lot of time from me to do that, as much as I love to help my mom. And, everybody loves her, but yesterday we were there for the whole day at the hospital. So
Uh,
they told me they do have transportation to get them like from where I am to the hospital.
mhm.
But the
Mhm.
problem is, she pretty much, even her full name, date of birth, all that communication, or how to get to her spot is something that she cannot do. And I'm just going to say, I really hope there will be volunteers, especially people that speak our own language, right? Is that something that you're working on?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is actually, when we did fact finding and we had few workshop already, and we're trying to find exactly what's the problem first. We don't want to say that, hey, this is what we want to do. We want to understand first from the community, what are the problems, what are the gaps, and how can we help? And when we did that, we have identified that some of the problems, it might be a language barrier. And there are some elders who go to the hospital. I mean, your parents are lucky that they have you. There are elders who don't have any siblings living here who don't speak the language. And sometimes whenever they go to the hospital, they need volunteers who can go with them and translate. And even if they're staying at the hospital, they need someone to come and visit them from time to time. And that requires volunteers, and we're working on that and based on the feedback again we got from the communities, that we have a lot of people willing to volunteer and visit our elders within the community.
Awesome.
who are in the hospital. So definitely this is one area that we are working on.
And that's the Ethiopian culture, visiting each other, having
Right.
coffee with each other. And that would be the best treatment that they would have during that time. So that's such a noble cause. And I know I'm a real estate agent, and some of my clients would say, what are you doing? But here's what I propose to you. I've been in the business for over 30 years, and it's time to give back. We need to support each other. And if you happen to have a cause yourself that you want to promote, that you need hand-on, that you could guide us, I would love to hear from you as well. And not only helping elderly, but you're working as well with the autistic children. And how does that work? And what is the goal with that one? Because that's a really tough, hard work on parents.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's another gap that we have identified. According to the statistics of Government of Canada, 1 in 4 child is autistic, especially when it comes to boys than girls. So that's more like for men. Therefore, the number is increasing significantly. And there is a lack of knowledge within our community that we have identified. There is a lot of service from the government, and these parents, we all know someone who have autistic children. The parents need help, at least they need a break, right? Again, we're gonna engage our volunteers into helping them, just even if they can take a break for 1 hour, where someone
exactly,
just if they can even walk on the street and have a coffee. These are some things that they cannot do today. And most parents, they feel guilty and they feel like it's their fault, and want to ensure that if the children get the proper help at the early stage, it's possible that later on they can become fully independent. Therefore, this knowledge lacks within our community. Instead of sharing it with peers, they would rather just try to take care of it themselves. So we want to educate. We want to make sure that there are other ways. The children can be educated, and there are different types of autism, right? There are 4 different kinds, and depending on the kind, we can assist by engaging some help, whether it's a government or volunteers or someone from the medical field who have the knowledge, not just in Canada, but we have other communities as well in the US and Europe. Therefore, we can become a community, and how can we help the parents, and how can we help the autistic children as well?
That's such an amazing
We
cause.
are at the early stage, yeah, but that's the the roadmap.
No, I attended one of your conference. It was amazing how people support each other, and it's amazing how many well-educated different professionals were able to give ideas, opinions on how to help. So thank you so much for taking on this cause. I really hope you'll come and visit us one more time. Again, till we meet again, I'll go ahead. Is there anything that you want to say before I say goodbye?
Yeah, just, quickly, what I would like to say is that, for your audience, we want to make sure that, if you want to make a financial contribution, which is vital to support sustaining and expanding our program, that would be helpful. If you can spread the words and increase awareness as well. And if you want to do in-kind donations, it doesn't have to be monetary contribution. It can be donations like services, any event space or office supplies. Please, we need that kind of support. And we want your feedback as well. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Let us know how we can improve and better address the needs of our community. And your insight will help us tailor our program to be more effective. So we appreciate the exposure.
So we would put down below your contact information for people to reach out, or how they could contribute financially with their time, or experts. I mean, for me, I always feel there's somebody out there that could hear this news and have a really great thing to share. So please go ahead and share. We are the brothers, the sisters, the parents that could support each other to get a great outcome. Thank you so much again for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Eden, for inviting me and sharing.
Have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.